Hello YouTube, Philip20 here today, and what I want to show you is the power circuits on this. I haven't changed any wires, so I'm just going to show you what it is. Here is the hot leg output 2. This has a white stripe on it that says hot leg output right there. So that's output 2, and that goes right here to from inverter output hot. Alright, so inverter hot output 2 bus bar from inverter. And then we got inverter hot output 1 bus bar from inverter output. So we got the black one with a white stripe. And then we got the white wire that goes to AC neutral bus bar, which is a white wire. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. You see here we've got the white wire, which is in the third terminal block. The red wire, which is in the first terminal block. These two are actually both neutral. This is hot 1 output. My finger's on it. Hot 1 output. That's a black wire with white stripe. So you see both of these have not changed no wires, by the way. Both of these on the output for the inverter. Okay, and then we got 2 more wires here, which is right here, a black one and a red one, and then on the last 2 on the bus bar there. Those 2 wires go directly right here on the top of this 30 amp breaker. Okay, and I'm gonna lower the size here. You can see our positive and our negative. Okay, now this is the alternating current in bus bar. It says from generator or grid right there. Okay, so you got one on the top, one on the bottom, and then you got your neutral leg, which is here. You can see it right there. Here's your neutral leg. Here's your ground leg. Now this did have a jumper between the neutral and the ground, and that's common, no problem. And then you can see AC leg 1 out bus bar, AC load to panel. Okay, and that's wired in to the panel, and you got one here, and that's wired into the panel as well. Now you can see there's there's more wires on the left over here. There's a wire here. I didn't want to touch none of that. Also didn't mention I put the ground in right there. So, and you've got this other ground wire that's here. I'll put that ground in from ground outside. So basically, if this switch is on, it would feed power from the grid through these 2 black wires, okay? And it would feed power into these 2 terminals here. This black one and this red one right here. And you can see hot 1 in, hot 2 in. So that means the power goes in from the grid. And then, you got your hot outputs and neutral, which tie in here. Here's one, here's the other one, there's the neutral, and there's ground. So that ties in. That's the only wiring that I've done besides running wire from the grid power, which this circuit here has 110 volts between the neutral leg or ground to this leg, and this circuit has 120 volts between neutral leg or ground from this circuit here, and between them there's 240 volts. I can demonstrate it for you if I wanted to. It's not really that big of a deal. And these 2 are power to the panel. And I've confirmed all of this before I got started. So, I mean, it's nothing new for me. So, you got to see everything. This is how it's wired up. This is Phil 20 with solar power, electricity, and electronics, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace!